I was on my hands and knees, staggering up with some help from the bar's counter when I looked up and had my heart lodge right in my throat. Roman was heading toward me after leaving Blackjack's office, and he looked set on putting me out of my misery. "Shit, I'm fucking sorry, bro. Me and Asphalt were drinking, we got a little carried away, and My mindless banter was broken by a hiccup. He was only a couple feet away now, close enough to smell the whiskey seeping from my pores. "Get the fuck out of my way!" Roman shoved me aside, heading for the leggy blonde. I held myself against the counter, only breathing easy when it was totally clear he wasn't going to split my skull in two. No, he was after the chick. They knew each other. Whatever was going on, it wasn't a happy reunion. The giant walked her over to a quiet corner where she disappeared in his shadow. Had to hand it to her. The mystery girl clearly wasn't intimidated, judging by the look on her face. Meanwhile, I was halfway sprawled across the bar top, ready to piss my pants when I thought our sergeant-at-arms was heading for me. Idiot. Thank fuck the clubhouse was sparse tonight, or I'd never live it down. "Here!" Asphalt's fist came down next to my face. The darts in his hand hit the counter hard. "Clean this shit up and then take care of yourself. Seriously, brother? This is the only fucking break I'm cutting your ass if you keep wrecking shit tonight. I'm not your buddy Brass." We shared an icy look, and then he was gone. Bastard was still shaking his wide cue-ball head on his way out of the clubhouse. It took fucking forever to get the darts back by the board. Fine movement and motor control were a crazy dream. Crossing into Roman's line of sight, I tried not to draw attention to myself. Wasn't difficult, with his eyes anchored to the strange chick, speaking to her in low, hushed words. I couldn't quite make out what he was saying, but it was more than I'd heard him talk since he was patched into our charter. I was about to head back when exploding glass vibrated through the air. Flattening myself against the wall, I spun as quickly as I could without falling to the ground to find out where the fuck it came from. A bottle lay in pieces at the blonde chick's heels. Her fingers twitched. Wasn't sure if she'd dropped it or thrown it. Her bright red face beamed fire at Roman as he stomped away, walking past me, heading for the clubhouse's depths. "Go ahead and walk the fuck away again, you coward!" she screamed. "At least this time I know it's not the prisons and the courts holding you back. You're not man enough to handle us." Roman just kept going. The girl was playing with fucking fire, and she'd actually gotten away with it unscathed. I fully expected him to turn around and make her say that again, this time with his massive hand wrapped around her throat. No, the giant kept going. He was fucking out of there. Who the hell knew retreat was in his vocabulary? "Hey!" I blocked her path as she tried to follow him. "What the fuck's going on here, lady? Who are you?" "Out of my face!" She collided with my chest and tried to push me aside. The girl had fight, but I was much bigger than her. Heavy and stupid as an anchor in my fucked up state, too. She squealed as we spun together, and I flattened her against the wall. "Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down. I thought I was the only asshole in this bar making messes tonight." Her dark blue eyes flashed at me. Next thing I knew, her hands wrapped around my neck. Her fingernails sunk into my skin like little daggers, and she pulled me forward with all her might, trying to get my lips on hers. What the fuck? I broke free and went crashing against the bar. Gave me a minute to study her. Yeah, she was sexy on the eyes and freakishly willing. I knew that look in a woman's eyes, but I wasn't going to twine tongues with this weirdo who'd just been up close and personal with Roman. She wasn't the one I wanted. Didn't much fancy the beatdown I'd narrowly escaped from the enforcer either. "What's eating you?" she demanded. "I'm not pretty enough for you? Or are all the guys in this club just a bunch of pussies with mean tats and big muscles?" "It's not like that." I didn't owe her a damned explanation, but I gave it to her anyway, hoping it'd get this shit off my back. "There's somebody else on my mind, babe. I might be sauced to the gills with Jack, but I'm not blind. I know you're not her." "Whatever," the woman shrugged, wiping at her eyes. "I'm Sally." She walked toward me, holding out her hand. I took it cautiously, gave it a quick shake. Did a quick look over my shoulder to make sure this wasn't some kind of bullshit trap set by Roman. Not that anybody needed much cause to punch my ass out cold tonight. Rabid. I turned away from her, jumped onto the bar counter, and reached for my bottle. "You want to sit and have a nip of this or what?" Sally took the invitation. I pulled out a glass and poured her a sloppy shot, cursed when the whiskey overflowed. She laughed.